On this episode of Building Volk Lumber and American Dream, we take you back to Elgin, Oregon, to talk to Dan Volk, owner of Volk Lumber. The Blue Mountains of Eastern Oregon has been a source of timber for hundreds of years. About what it takes to be a business owner and grow a business in America today.
The American dream, I think, is open to interpretation. Everybody has their own idea of what makes them happy. No, I mean, I always wanted to work for myself. We had over 100 ideas. I am from Prineville, Oregon.
Nice.
I was a Crook County cowboy. Yeah, I graduated high school in 1987. So that puts me, I'm a little north of 50 there, but yeah. You can't get up out of bed and do this and produce this stuff for these clients. You have no business hanging your shingle on the front door. So I went ahead and went to Woodmiser over in Portland. It's a suburb of Portland. It was called Wood Village, and that's where Oregon Woodmiser is located. They had said they had a used LT40, and so I went ahead and went over there and checked it out. Had a 38 horsepower Kohler engine. It was gas powered, and every time I turned the key, it started. So that was great. The price was right. It was like $23,000. Put half of the money down on that purchase, and then I financed the rest. Originally, it was an LT40. It was a 1968 Volkswagen engine. It was a pretty powerful engine and sought out. Like, I would go out there and I would have starter fluid and I'd be cranking that thing over, and it'd kick over, blah, blah, blah. And it just, it was cobbled together. They actually had somebody interested in just the chassis of it. They wanted a hydraulic mill where they didn't have one before, and my platform of the hydraulic was exactly what they were looking for. So I was able to end up selling that. I challenged myself. Service.
Volk Lumber, building an American dream.
I'll think back, okay, I pulled that log out of a forest. It would have just sat out there and decayed and been no good to nobody. But I acquired it and milled it and dried it and planed it, and look at it. I mean, to be a sawyer, it takes a while to learn how to read a log and orient the log the right directions to get the cuts that you want to get out of that log.
The knowledge that you
I just felt the weight of that question.
Yeah, because there's like years of knowledge on top of it.
Am I a professional? It's like you have all the answers to every situation that will ever arise. When a customer brings up their log and they're shooting for a certain thing, you get that certain thing for them, plus bonus. Look at this slab. You've got a whole extra slab here. I have to cut these cuts anyway to get down to this product that they're trying to get, and the rest of this is just bonus stuff that they're getting for, pretty much nothing, because I'm giving them their target and bonus. So make those mistakes, and instead of getting mad at yourself, you just say, okay, that was today's lesson, and let's not repeat it. And you move on. You don't dwell on it. Back when I was driving truck, there were a lot of truck drivers out there. And that's it. I mean, back then, there was no safety. You know, you can't cut it. We got a guy here we're going to try, and we don't need you no more. Those kind of jobs was yourself, your ability to build value in you. And to go to work for a company that expected excellence, and it was very physically demanding, but we had to lump all of our freight. We drove for 6 hours at a time. You'd get up at 1 o'clock in the morning, do your 6 hours. You'd be at a location at 7 in the morning. You needed to jump out of that truck fresh and ready to go. And smile, polite. You do all the things. And when you close them doors and you get into the truck, you go to the next store. You might drive an hour.
And if you don't get your deliveries done and stuff, they just find somebody else.
They just find somebody else. You really have to believe in the fact that you can take that product or that raw material and turn it into a finished product and make your money back and hopefully make a living at it. There's always situations that come up that will take you by surprise, and you have to stand back and take a look at that whole picture and really decide which is the best course forward. I mean, you have to be able to duck and weave and, you know, take the punches as they come, because if you don't, you're going to go down, and you know, that's not an option for me. So I'm willing to do what it takes to make it happen. Yeah, you can't, there's no give up in it. If you're a business owner, you can't have a give up bone in your body. Now that this is I'm the one that drives myself. You have to be 100% committed. And my wife is proud of me, my daughter's proud of me, you know, my old man up in heaven's proud of me. I mean, you're gonna be like, whatever happens, bring it. I'm gonna take it on and I'm gonna win.
And give advice to somebody or the next generation, it's literally just that quick one sentence phrase: don't give up.
Right.
Whether it's divorce, whether it's a death, whether it's a change in your life,
All of your life
loss of career.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Even when you feel like you've succeeded, you still can't give up. There is never no give up until your body finally takes you out and it says you have no choice.
Right.
I mean, if it's a great day, you can't give up on tomorrow. You know, if it's a bad day, obviously you can't give up. I mean, there's just no give up. You can't. Even if you're in a mundane 9-to-5 job, you cannot give up on the fact and the belief that you are provided. You matter to somebody. Somebody is counting on you, and you can never give up on that. Like, you always have to believe